Hola, ¿cómo estás? I need to look up what that means again later on, but we had another trading day today. A good move to the downside. But of course, it's always something when it comes to certain moves that I make in trades. So, as you see, we at about 9:50 there was a strong rejection of the 20 EMA. And we have the separation of the 5, the 9, and the 20. And then, of course, the 200, which is below, is also letting us know that this is a strong buy. Or I'm not buy, but a strong short territory. So of course I second guess because I'm like, it's 9:50. Let's see if something else happens, which was not the move. This would have been a great move if I had taken it. But the market didn't let me down. It gave me another opening here where it came back and it said, okay, if you didn't believe us the first time, we're gonna give you the move again. And here it is. The rejection of the 20 EMA happened again right about here. Of course, I'm still second guessing and decreasing volume, blah, blah, blah. So I sat there and watched it fall from where I would have gotten in here or even here. And, of course, it just fell. So then I said, okay, wait a minute. It looks like it's about to do a reversal. So then I actually I was looking at gold as well. Got in gold in error and kind of flipped back and had to get out because it wasn't where I wanted to get in. Um, so I got in right here on the rejection of the 20. As you see, it was pretty. It wasn't strong. It was pretty weak. And then it came, drew back down on me, took a loss. Took only one loss. I just called it a day for the day because I don't know what was going on. But once again, it wasn't the strategy; it was my psychology. Flinching here when it gave an obvious opening based on the rules below the 20 EMA, powerful short territory. Also, the 20 EMA is extending downwards, and below the 20 EMA is the 9 and the 5, and they're extended apart from each other. So that rejection was another entry. Even if I had second guessed and said, hey, it's not 10 o'clock, let's see what happens at 10:06 and also 10:12 gave me another entry and I still ignored it. So, um, in hindsight, this was not necessarily a terrible move, but it was a move taken hastily, uh, because a smarter decision would have been to wait for a break of structure, which was about here. There was a break of structure. Well, there wasn't a break of structure. So I have another chart that I look at, and here is forming a W, which this is more than likely going to go ahead and do what I was waiting for it to do earlier. But waiting on the break of structure here, and getting this strong rejection here, I should have waited for the close on the 5, especially when we're below the 200 still. We got to a major point of resistance, which was this here, which was the 670.50. So it got there, and as you see, it formed that, and more than likely, this it's probably gonna go ahead and do what it does. But I'm not upset about it. I just know that when it's already in a deep fall of a trend, I need to look at other things as well, not just the break and the retest of the 20 back to the upside, which I mean, you can try, and sometimes you're right, sometimes you're wrong, but there's other things that you can look at, like i.e., this breaking that structure. At least coming up above that structure is a stronger sign that I'm going back to the upside. And right here, even we see, I'm gonna keep following it, but as you see, it's forming, and I believe this is gonna come back up here. This just gave a break and a retest on the 5, which is an even stronger move that to where if that successfully rejects here on the 5, I mean that's an entry right there back to the upside. So it's just playing around right here right now, and just future in the future, um, if I hadn't taken my trade by my normal time, I'm not gonna wait and force the trade like I kind of did this morning. And I just don't even know what was going on, why I did what I did. Because normally I would have been in that with a like a heart with fast. I would have been in there rather quickly, seeing all of the signs below the 200, 20 extended above, below. I mean, rejected the 200, the 20, um and it just was not a smart move. So took a small loss. It wasn't a major loss at all. It kind of took me out, and I just called it a day after that. No more trades after that. So took the loss and went home. So next tomorrow, we'll just kind of see what happens tomorrow. It's already hit a major um level here, so I'm thinking we're gonna have some good moves tomorrow, which will be Friday. So we'll just go from there.